Hey everybody, this is Dr. Crawford coming to you. It is week 8. You made it to the last week of Education 604. I want to congratulate you. And this is it, man. This is the final week, so I want to encourage you to finish strong. It has been a wonderful term with you guys. I want to thank you very much for all your hard work. Really been impressed with the quality of work that many of you have done, and it just makes my job easy whenever you guys are giving me such great stuff to look at. So thank you. I want to say God bless you as you move on to your future endeavors in your educational journey, your goals. And some of you guys will be writing theses and doctoral dissertations at some point, and so that's exciting. And hopefully this class has been very good for you, a very good foundational class as you pursue your goals. Now let's talk about this week. You've got a final exam to take, you've got one final discussion board to take, but I want to focus for a few minutes on the philosophy paper because that's a big deal. There's going to be a lot of points wrapped up in that. Let me say that first of all, what you got to do with that paper is you got to read the instructions. So go into the course content, go into the assignments, read the instructions. Okay, I'm looking for a 6-page paper. Now when it says 6 pages, that is 6 full pages of text. That does not include the abstract page. That does not include the title page. That does not include your reference list. I got to have all those elements in there, but 6 pages of text. Now you'll see in the instructions as well that I'm going to be looking for very specific headings. Now the AP part of this paper, the APA part of this paper is very important. Formatting is very critical. So there's a big section where I'm going to be grading on all that. So make sure that you format the paper correctly, okay? If you've not been used to using headings in a paper, you need to do that. You'll notice in the instructions that there are specific headings I'm looking for. For instance, I'm looking for an introduction heading, a worldview and philosophy heading, a philosophy of schools and learning heading, an educational practices heading, teacher and learner relationships heading, a diversity heading, and a conclusion heading. So format your paper that way. When I look through your paper, I want to see headings. You'll go to the rubric and you'll see exactly what you're going to be graded on, and you'll notice that in the rubric each of those headings is delineated. So here's the deal. If you don't have headings, that means I'm going to have to really dig in and hunt for that material. And it's very easy for me to miss things that aren't clearly marked, okay? So use the headings. That's the number one thing I can say to you in your paper is divide your paper into headings correctly, the headings that are given. I've had some students in the past that have wanted to write their educational philosophy paper their own way, using their own headings. Don't do that. Do not do that. Use these headings. This is a capstone paper. You'll note that that it's going to be uploaded to live text, which I'll talk about in a moment, but the point here is Liberty University is looking for certain things, competencies in certain areas, and this is all part of their accreditation process. So there's no wiggle room, there's no room for doing it your own way. You really need to do it this way. So your philosophy, this way, given to me in this format, okay? Let me say too that under the worldview and philosophy section of the paper, more students lose points because they do not clearly and specifically with a title, like a subheading, talk about metaphysics, epistemology, and axiology. So once again, if you read the instructions carefully, all that's there, just give me the material according to the instructions. That's the best advice I can give you. Listen, if you do it that way, man, you're going to do great. You really are. You're going to rock the paper. It's going to be awesome, and you're going to get a great, great grade on it and finish the course strong. A note that you have to give me the paper in 2 ways. You're going to upload it to SafeAssign, just like you do with other papers in other classes. SafeAssign is internal within Blackboard, okay? Now you need to do that because what SafeAssign is going to tell me is if you're plagiarizing the paper, which I know none of you are going to do that, but it needs to be an original paper. It needs to be your philosophy. So SafeAssign compares your paper with all other papers. This is a problem from time to time. Even last term I had a student who had, in some other papers that she'd been uploading, we uploaded a lot of stuff through SafeAssign in a different course I taught, and she was just almost exactly what another student had done at Liberty. So don't play that game. It'll bite you. Be above board. Be a student of integrity. Give me just your original work and upload it to SafeAssign. You will also upload the paper to live text. So you need to make sure your live text account is working properly. Do not wait until the weekend to check live text to make sure everything's cool. Okay? There is 0 leeway on this. Okay? The paper is due Sunday. Okay? It's when it's due. If it's not in the live text on Sunday, it will be late. Okay? I'll talk about lateness in a moment. But get it to live text. Live text is Liberty's off-site collection area for these kinds of papers, these capstone papers. And once again, there's an accreditation component to this. So I will grade it through live text. Okay, I'll check it for originality and safe assign, but I'm going to grade it in live text, and then I'll put the grade in the gradebook back in Blackboard. But I'll have comments on a rubric in live text that you'll be able to go back and look at later. So give me the paper 2 ways. You'll upload it twice, once to safe assign, once to live text. Everybody got it? Now, one final word. Let me talk about end of course matters, and I put this in the announcement for the week. Okay. If you have not turned anything in, or if you've not turned in something from weeks 1 through 7, if you're missing work, and particularly weeks 6 and 7, because if it's week 5 and before, it's too late. But I will take late work for modules for the last 2 weeks up until Sunday. After Sunday, I will not take anything from modules 1 through 7 as late. So if you've got special dispensation because of a health deal or whatever, all late work is due this coming Sunday, March 9th. By midnight, okay, for modules 1 through 7. Okay, won't take it at all for any reason after Sunday. Then your week 8 work is also due on Sunday. However, I will take it late for a late grade up until Wednesday, March 12th. Okay, but after midnight on Wednesday, March 12th, I'm not taking anything for this course at all. What I'm going to do is tidy everything up, put in final grades, upload it, and then you'll know what your course grade is for 604. So I want to do that all very quickly, get that to Liberty. I'm on deadlines just like you guys are. So late work to date, modules 1 through 7, Sunday, this coming Sunday, and then I will take the paper and other week 8 materials for 3 more days through Wednesday the 12th. And that's it. So, and then we'll be done. So like I said, that's it. That's this final week. I hope wherever you are in the United States that you're warm. There's been a ton of snow and ice blowing through this weekend. It's crazy, crazy winter. But I hope you're safe and hope you're doing well. God bless you, and let me know this week if I can do anything for you. Take care.